some Flames news, which again stems back to yesterday,
and somebody being right.
It was weird yesterday.
Just somebody was very curious what the H.
Yeah,
and the tea leaves were telling you that Tyson Barrie was not playing a lot, and it wasn't going to get better because Solovyov came up, and they wanted to see more of him.
Yeah.
So when you have 10 theoretical defensemen up at the same time, you're probably shedding some.
Looks like TB8 is a thing of the past for the Flames, potentially here, as he has been placed on waivers by the Flames.
TB8, TBD.
I feel bad for both. Well, I feel bad for him personally because I can imagine the day it's over, right?
He's going to go to Europe and dominate. Hopefully, that would be the move.
Well, maybe if he chooses, but it's
chosen
also
already.
not.
But it's also
you're getting the news,
Yeah.
and it's right in front of your face, and everything you've ever done and known is about to change and end.
Well, and remember the last few years, it's been unusual because he went from like power play merchant with the Oilers to into that Ekholm deal. And you're like, you got to give up some salary, and Nashville's getting a good power play defenseman. And you're like, maybe there was a lot of McDavid Draisaitl secondary helpers in there because it didn't go well in Nashville. He was available the whole second half of last year. Nobody wanted him. They had to wait for that salary to come off. He arrives on a PTO, which feels like last chance. And then I'm going to look it up, but like how many times he played since mid-November? Like 3 maybe?
Well, he went to the he's probably played more in the minors.
He had a couple games on a conditioning stint.
Yeah, like Ball's injury got him some games, but yeah, he went on the conditioning stint and then came back and played a little bit. But boy, there was some bad video of his foot speed.
Yeah, the Alexei Protas goal was ugly. Washington, or just looked like he had afterburners going by.
Reeves.
Yeah.
Reeves kind of went right through him.
Well, sometimes you let him go.
So, I mean, T's and P's for Tyson Barrie. Good news for the young, as both Solovyov and Kuznetsov came in. You want young players? You want young guys? Young guys are here.
Played 4 games since November 12th.
Yeah.
Like the writing was on the wall here, especially when you're hearing the reviews you've been hearing about Solovyov and you look at his size and he's a left shot. The other thing with Tyson I felt bad for is they're just locked up on the right. He's not a top 4 defenseman. And the one immovable guy in the third pair has been Braden Pahal. And so he's playing his offside after playing, a decade and a half on his right side. You're asking, go play third pair on the left side. Like,
yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit. Why don't you move Pahal? Do you move him around? I don't know. If you know what, if you know what he is, we talk about put him in a position to succeed. Don't play play that third pair, play where you are because we like you in that role. You've excelled as much as one can in that role. You've been very good. We're not going to ask more out of you and then be disappointed and then have you go back. It's probably sound judgment, I would think.
Makes sense. And whether I haven't seen the details, whether this is a waivers for the purpose of mutual termination or if you think another club might kick tires. But talking after seeing the 10D, I was asking around they think like they'd lose a Hanley or a Miramanov on waivers. I don't think they're concerned about losing a Barrie, and they do want to see Solovyov.
There you go. Good young D, Rhett. I know you love it.
Are they?
Well, I mean,
better than
what you want.
We'll find out.
Can you come play the left side of the third pair? Like that's not a high bar here.
And good. I mean, there's some guys playing at Trico at 11:15 last night.
Really can move it.
Better than those guys. Those guys not great.
As is Barrie.
Yeah. Poor Barrie.
Barrie.
I don't feel too bad for him. He's had a good career. He's
had a
made
nice
some dough.
Just looking here how long it's been.
A long time.
Real good Avalanche.
Yeah.
Pretty high profile swap to the Leafs.
That's right. Yeah.
He's 33. She broke into the league with age 20.
That's when it ends. 33.
33.
Can't get
Let's
past.
remember that when we're extending guys on contracts.
Yeah.
33. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.